The issue about the drivers, I'm very unhappy like you are. We've met our colleagues from Congo several times at the highest level. The problem is on the other side. It's not on our side. This is why we're working hard to rebuild relationships with our neighbors, so that we can show our neighbors that by not managing the border, by closing the border at 15 hours that side, when we've agreed that the border will be closing, no, that will be, the border will be open 24/7. I think that's the latest agreement. Minister of Commerce, are you here? There he is. He signed an understanding with his fellow colleagues that side that the border will be open 24/7, meaning every hour. But the border there, they close at what time? They only run for 4 or 5 hours. Now, am I supposed to now enter Congo and start shooting at people? Is that what I'm supposed to do? No, I'm supposed to continue doing what is right within diplomatic channels. We've raised this issue to the SADC level, Commerce Minister. The SADC ministers are dealing with this matter, because it's not just Zambian trucks and drivers. It's trucks and drivers from South Africa, from Zimbabwe, from everywhere, Tanzania, through that route they're using. It's a problem, I admit. But we will not solve it by conflict. We'll solve it, Frank, by, you're a diplomat, isn't it? More economic development. To show our friends that even them are losing. One driver died holding his steering wheel on the queue. No one can be happy with that. But we're doing our best, colleagues. It's a matter beyond our control. If we were the only ones, we would have done it. You know, when we're faced with issues here, we move quickly and deal with those issues. But now it's a bilateral issue, it's a SADC issue, it's an African Union issue. You'll be pleased that in the last meeting of what is called Smart Africa, I have proposed a non-stop border post. Your own government here, your own president, stood in front of other presidents to say, one-stop border post is not even good enough. Because technology, Frank, allows us to see what is being loaded in Beira while you are seated here, and the truck is moving. We know the content. If someone changes the content, technology will tell us that the truck stopped somewhere, and they put human beings instead of salt. So therefore, we should have a non-stop border post. You will be pleased to know that the Smart Africa, chaired by President Kagame of Rwanda, have now adopted the Zambia suggestion that non-stop border post is what we need, not one-stop border post. And we're working on it, and investments are going in that. And that should now bind other countries, because Smart Africa involves not just Zambia, but other. So I wanted to explain this, that we feel for the drivers, we feel for businesses that are suffering. It will help us bottom up our economy if goods can move quickly, but we have to come round in a peaceful manner, strong manner, but peaceful manner, to talk to our neighbors. Even this issue of neighbors entering our country directly by maize from the fields, it's illegal. There are national boundaries. We've asked our neighbors who are short of food to say, place an order on us formally. Place an order, and we negotiate. Then we go to our farmers, please, produce more, and you can supply meal to this order in Congo, in Tanzania. Minister of Commerce, you want to confirm that now Congo has given us an order. Following this request, at the highest level and the minister's level, Congo has now given us a formal order of what they require, and we want to trade formally without chasing people in the bush. Progress again. That's not rhetoric. That's real. Real. But we also want the money to be paid into our banking system so that the dollars come into our economy and not paid into offshore centers, and we don't have the dollars, Frank, coming back into our economy. Yet we spend dollars to buy the fertilizer. This is what I mean. And that's what's creating distortions on the foreign exchange market. So we are now invoking the banks and our friends across to say, deposit money in our banking system in exchange for millimil at a price which is agreed. I will not encourage the minister to say the price. The price is good. We've been able to negotiate a fantastic price. Give us credit. Don't give us credit, we'll continue working, because that's our duty.